fucking helpful.
Yes, they will.
And
would rather be out like trying to they would rather be like going to places where famous murders happen with a fucking magnifying glass like Sherlock Holmes and fucking taking notes than actually doing something that could help a single person.
Right. Then you're going to like a trafficking org and volunteering their time or anything like that. And it shows itself in other ways too. It's the same thing as like remember when the last border crisis with Trump, when with all the people in cages down there, and then there was that meme about everybody storms Area 51 all at once, and it just felt like a funny way to avoid the fact that we could have just stormed all of those borders and solved this problem immediately.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just the thing that goes viral is the thing that's like cutesy, because we just want to see cutesy stuff or stuff that can't get in our sphere.
Right.
Gabby Petito can't get killed in my sphere because I don't know her. So like it's much easier to focus on if I think I'm some person that's like really into murder, it's much easier to focus on some person that I don't know, because I want to focus on murder, I guess.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows somebody that was murdered, which should tell you how the instances of murder some people will live their whole life without ever having anybody they know murdered.
Sure.
So some people, I guess I know a couple people, but it was a long time ago and I just forgot about it. I got this piece. It's by Johnny Diaz, and I really liked it, except for there's parts I don't like. So for at least 3 years, Lorianne Talons worked at her home computer, mixing, matching, and perfecting an art that prosecutors say became one of the largest fraud schemes of its kind ever, worth more than $31 million to its victims. When federal agents raided her home in Virginia Beach, they found evidence everywhere. Prosecutors said nearly $1 million in counterfeit coupons scattered around the house and more than 13,000 designs on her computer. The material for Frankenstein, quote, coupons that scammed people around the country. Now, when they say people, they mean large retailers.
Yeah.
Victim, they also just mean like large retailers, which I don't know. I don't think you have to call them people and victims. They're just businesses, but they actually go on to explain how it affects us as people, which they love to do.
Yeah, I would say it's only like because legally on their taxes, corporations are people. That's the only reason they're able to get away with that. They tricked a machine. A company decided to hire robots to scan shit in and do coupons, and it failed them doing business.
This is fucking illegal. Like how the government can come after you for this. They should have to I don't think it's fair. You should be allowed to make your own coupons. What the hell? It's an enterprising family here. Miss Talons, 41. Oh, go ahead.
I would say especially paper coupons.
Yeah.
Funny money is like, that's fair game. If you can get it across, if it's not like hacking into someone's bank account, if it's just, printing out a coupon that maybe isn't right, or putting a barcode from another one on another one, it's fair game, because who has the time to do that? And who really is going to do that?
Nobody wants to do that. That is a good point. It's like, hey, if this person can do it, it's not counterfeiting money. We all know that counterfeiting money is against the law. You can think about it is that like, well, the government makes the money, so the government could make it against the law, I guess. That's the best like grasp I have on reason why you could let that slide, but I don't know why it's against the law to print coupons.
Well, if you look at the bottom of every coupon, it usually says this has a US dollar value of like 0.001.
Yeah. Well, listen to her.
That's a trick. That's like the devil's trick, though. Like that's how they get you. Like now you're doing counterfeit money, even if you're just counterfeiting like 1/100ths of pennies.
True. True. I guess that is counterfeiting. Miss Talons, 41, was sentenced to 12 years in prison on Tuesday for operating what prosecutors called one of the largest coupon fraud schemes in U.S. history, saying it cost retailers and manufacturers more than $31 million losses. I don't even believe that.
With this is a high level brain you're dealing with here. You cannot put it in a cage. This person is incredibly smart. This person did something that we would all do if we knew how to fucking do it.
Also, 12 years, man. 12 fucking years for something like this.
Your 40s are gone, but you made 31 mil on coupons.
Yeah, this is just such a goofy fucking crime. I don't know how somebody, I mean, that is how in the pocket of like these Walmart and Target and places like that, this government is, that they would give somebody 12 years for this. That's a crazy amount of time.
I wasn't surprised to hear it.
I was very surprised. I thought, 2 years maybe, and which is still too long in my opinion. But 12 is just.
But wow. Brian, she heard our friend Target. You love Target. You share memes about it all the fucking time on your Pinterest and your Instagram. She went after our favorite retailers. She messed with the Frito-Lay Corporation. We don't want Frito-Lays to go down. We don't want people stealing from Frito-Lay. We want our Frito-Lays, right?
I would like Frito-Lay to go out of business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm evil. I want all of them to go out of fucking business.
Yeah, actually, what I would do if I was in charge is you would be able to print out a coupon for Frito-Lays and then you go trade it in for real Frito-Lays and there's no money involved.
I mean, they also were saying that it costs $31 million, but you're right that if you look at the coupon, it says it's worth 0.001 cent. You can't have it both ways. It's either worth 0.001 cent or the face value. That $31 million is some real street value shit, the way they do with drugs.
Oh yeah, MSRP on the family size shit. And it's also lawyers. They paid them lawyers $30.9 million.
Oh, for sure. From April 27 to May 2020, Miss Talons used the moniker Master Chef. She's badass.
I
know. To design, create, and produce a variety of counterfeit coupons in her home, prosecutors said. The fakes, they said, were extremely believable. These counterfeit coupons were virtually indistinguishable from authentic coupons and were often created with inflated values far in excess of what an authentic coupon would offer. And items from retail for free or for at a greatly reduced price. Joseph L. Koski, a U.S. attorney, wrote in court documents.
How do you do that? Like she reverse engineered it because you'd have to come up with your own UPC code.
That's what I'm wondering myself.
You scan the code and then they punch in the amount and you just change it to say like $4 off, like a fucking butter, and they're like, oh, the butter's only $3.49 anyway, so it's free.
Yeah, my rudimentary way of thinking of it, like this is just what I think, is that maybe when you scan them, the barcode doesn't work.
Yeah.
So the employee then has to type it in. And that's how you get it for that rate. There's no way she's making barcodes. But I mean, it's also possible that she's making barcodes. I wouldn't know how.
I did some minor coupon scamming where on the Ibotta app, it would ask, I found a receipt. I would like collect receipts in the parking lot. And then if there was an item that was on sale, I would go online to a universal UPC code database and then I would take a picture of the receipt, and then I would look up like a Diet Coke UPC code, and then when the Ibotta coupon app asked me to verify that I purchased the Coke by scanning the UPC, I would just go online and scan the UPC.
Okay. Well,
But
maybe that's how you get the UPC then.
printing your own though is like, yeah, definitely there's a database for the UPCs. They can get whatever they want in that regard. But printing your own is the way to go. I've triple dipped on coupons. Like I've done an Ibotta and I've done a paper with it, and then I've also done like a digital online thing. But I never got to print your own. And I mean, 31 million is just, you got to stop at maybe like 900,000.
I don't think they thought they made 31 million though.
Probably. You're right. No, you're right.
They're saying that's what it cost the retailers.
Right. Okay.
And manufacturers. They're not saying what these people made. They probably didn't get anywhere near that.
Yeah, it was probably a bale of corn that she got for free.
Yeah, Miss Talons then used social media sites and messaging apps such as Facebook and Telegram to find groups of coupon enthusiasts and sell them counterfeits. The acting U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia said on Tuesday, using the U.S. Postal Service and other commercial parcel delivery service, Miss Talons shipped the coupons throughout the country, according to court documents. Prosecutors said that she accepted payment for the coupons using online payment methods that included Bitcoin and PayPal.
Smart.
Talons profited from the operation and helped by shipping packages of coupons and performing other administrative tasks at the direction of his wife, according to prosecutors. So her husband, her husband sold her out and made her the big boss. He made her the master chef.
Yeah. I have seen these websites before where you can buy coupons. You can buy paper coupons. This is a sound idea. I think if you keep it on the low, I mean, this person's in trouble for being too entrepreneurial and in America. It's like you can never fucking win with these people. Like they don't want you to make any goddamn money unless they get to skim it.
Exactly. There's a movie coming out about somebody who counterfeited ran a ring like that, and this is the next line here. Despite Hollywood's recent portrayal of coupon fraud as a comedy or simply bending the rules, it's a serious matter, said the Center for what is this place called? I'm sorry. I don't have the
Center for Coupon Research.
Yeah. Investigate. Yeah, they didn't say what the center is called. Oh, Coupon Information Center. Nonprofit that works against fraud, which 100% is, put in business by these companies. They're mad because they made a movie. They're like, this isn't fun like in the fucking movies where you're counterfeiting coupons.
This isn't card counting. We're not scamming people by making Doritos for 10 cents and selling them for $3.
Yeah, man. So, to the to these people, the Talons, solidarity with you.
Yeah.
Come and get you out of prison when we overthrow this whole government and stuff. I think.
Yeah. So you're probably gonna do that all 12 then.
Yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you to help you. If
maybe
everything goes down, I'm helping you.
Good behavior. If we can put money on their books, I'd like to know. That fucking sucks. That sucks. Because that's just something that's like, it's not fair because there's like, we play around. Like sometimes like you find something, you're like, I can't believe this is working. And then it goes out of hand. There's no understanding there. It's like, what if you could print coupons and then sell them for fucking money? How would you resist?
Man, they probably didn't. They probably made like maybe $100,000.
Oh yeah.
It's not, they didn't make $31. They made like the smallest fucking amount of money.
No, yeah, the 31 million is the amount of coupons that they fucking sold. And how many of those fucking people just bought them and let them rot too? Didn't even use them.
Exactly.
It's all speculation.
Yeah, they should have to prove they were used to throw them on the 31 million pile. So yeah, God, I hate this fucking government. So speaking of the government, we had a caller this week who hipped us to a guy that we said we would play on Street Fight. His name is Police Ice.
Love him.
I have not listened to him yet, but we're gonna play some of his tunes, and let's see how he sounds. Let's see what he does. Yes to your future. So this song is called "Yes to Your Future."
Oh God, I heard it. When was this going down?
2010 is when this video was posted.
Okay, that sounded like the hottest shit coming out of 1989.
I would say, yeah, 1989 or so, something like that. It was maybe even younger than it's. You know what it sounds like? Gangsta's Paradise. It's got a Gangsta's Paradise vibe.
I think so.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes to your future. I'm a down-to-earth hero and a lawman on a mission. Got a street smart education. I'm gonna spread the vision.
Oof.
Oh no, he's got a street smart education.
He does. He's I'll go back a second because I thought the first lyrics were very funny, actually. Ah, crumbs. Okay. We'll just start all over. There he goes. This is gonna be great.
I'm a down-to-earth hero and a lawman on a mission. Got a street smart education. I'm gonna spread the vision.
This guy last heard rap.
Yeah.
I think the last time, because he probably last heard rap right when "Fuck the Police" came out. He was like, I can't listen to this music anymore. This is terrible.
Yeah, he maybe Breaking 2 or something. Maybe he was like living in that period after Breaking 2. But yeah, as soon as NWA came out, he had to have been like, oh no, we've lost it. This is supposed to be uplifting. This is supposed to be a community revolution in progress. That's the crip I'm talking about.
Let's hear more. There's got to be some more funny lines, right?
Open up the PA cause I'm qualified to say, see my share of sorrow, death, and sacrifice. Let me add a touch of flavor as I hit you with the truth. Then you'll hear the forward one from Police Ice.
Yeah. Not a touch of flavor. All the flavor you got. I mean, this is the only fucking. What are you gonna do? Why are you holding back? Why are you holding back flavor? We're missing it.
This is crazy.
One from Police Ice.
This fucking sounds exactly like rap music a cop would make. Like this doesn't even. This is 100% like if you were hanging out at, like it's for. So now I have this like scenario playing in my head where a bunch of dudes are hanging out on a street corner, like just hanging out.
Yeah, they've got vests on with t-shirts underneath.
Yeah, and then a guy shows up with like the bad with like combat boots with the price tag still on the bottom of them, and he's just like, I brought some rap music for us, and just starts playing this music typically made so undercover cops could play it to look cool.
Yeah, this was just something for them to nod their head to. I really don't understand the name. What does Police Ice fucking mean? Like,
the guy that called did explain it.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
It's a takeoff on Vanilla Ice.
Oh,
which is
so
it doesn't work for me at all. I mean, it would be that name would be first. That's like the first name you think of, and then you have to move on after that to 5 names later is the one you should pick. This is so far down the list of names that 5 names later should have been what you picked.
I guess Vanilla Ice is the same, means like, I guess I don't know, the same thing as the police, maybe. Like Vanilla Ice is a type of ice. So he's thinking of keeping it cold, right? Keeping it chill, but he's doing the police version of,
But vanilla means
of being icy.
vanilla's for white, right? And then
Right.
I for cool. He's like cool white kid. That's
Okay.
what Vanilla's doing.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Police Ice is just a cop who's cool, I guess.
Yes. A cop who's cool, but and has some flavor.
He is a white dude too. His real name is Gil. Gil.
What? One more time.
Gil Buddy.
What are you doing?
He's a guy named Gil. Is Police Ice.
What are you doing? I mean, he's really overcompensating. It's you can make it your own thing. You don't have to feel bad about having that name.
No, you can. Well, you can't. I guess he could come out and be like, "I'm Gil Buddy, the rapping cop." That's, I mean, that's really the character he's doing is rapping cop. He's like rapping Granny, but a cop instead.
Yeah. I guess that's called police ice these days. Back in the day, that was called some police ice. I'm about to kick this police ice to all y'all. We keep it chilly chill.
I mean, I can get in his head for sure. Is like this guy is just like, first of all, he's getting paid for this. Obviously, it's
Right.
not police salary. He's getting something on top of that.
He's a go-getter.
Yeah, and
He's like, the cops got a budget to pay somebody to go do the fucking worm in front of disadvantaged children, and he's gonna get that brass ring.
yes, yes. He said, "I'm a humble guy." Like he's rapping about being a humble guy.
Sure you are. There's
The street gang hype is nothing but a big joke. You gotta walk the line to get off in one. To prove yourself, they stomp your butt and front you on a friendship. That's just what they do to have fun.
wait, hold on. Screw that back. What was that? Fronting on a friendship?
They make you walk the line just to front you on a friendship. I don't think he used fronting right.
Yeah, what kind of a slang is? I mean, okay, so they weren't your real friend. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here it is.
A big joke. You gotta walk the line to get off in one. To prove yourself, they stomp your butt and front you on a friendship. That's just what they do to have fun.
To get you back, they beat your butt and front you on a friendship. That is what they do to have fun.
So you're gonna get jumped into a gang,
And then it's fun.
and then that's their despicable behavior. They're fronting on a friendship. They just wanted to beat you up. They didn't want to have somebody that would take a bullet for them.
The last time a rapper used the word butt to instead of ass had to be 1986.
Doing the butt was the last time. After that, I mean, once doing the butt was around, like there was no reason to do anything else. Experience Unlimited got that shit down for sure. So we were done after that. 88.
Ass. Okay, here's more.
Ass, booty, cake, all that stuff. But the butt?
I mean, okay. Yes to Your Future is really great. His other song is called Homeboy Who Became a Cop.
Yeah. Okay. Please. Yeah. I want to know. I want to know what his origin is. I really want to believe that he had an opportunity. Like, you know, the Steve Harvey story?
No.
Steve Harvey always tells this story about how like him and his guys were going to go rob a bank. And then like some of the guys were like, no, you're too good for this. And they left him behind. And then they all went to jail forever after the heist, you know? Like every rich ass, you know, celebrity person has a story, like makes up something like that. So this is on a much smaller scale, I'm hoping.
The hashtag for Police Ice, Homeboy Who Became a Cop, is hashtag like the police. Somehow worse than the name Police Ice, because it's just like, please, it is somebody saying, please like me.
Yeah.
Please like me.
Hey, come on now. You want to say, hey, you want to say, ho, police ice is in the studio. You love this police ice shit. Don't be afraid anymore. Everybody's telling you it's whack. All of rap is telling you that I'm killing them and I'm causing problems for them. That's whack. Don't let them front on your friendship.
The front on your friendship is like the wrong words.
I'm gonna like sag my pants. The next party we go to with some strangers at it, I'm gonna come up to you with my pants sagged and say, "Yo, you've been fronting on my friendship, bro," and then shove you.
People will be like, "I've never heard fronting that way."
Like, is that bad?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry you're fronting. All right. Here we go. Homeboy who became a cop by Police Ice on Street Fight Radio.
Here are true, real cops, real cases, real criminals. Stories told by the cops who lived them and will remember them the rest of their lives.
Wu-Tang. He did a Wu-Tang.
He did. This is a Powerhouse Media production. Okay. So get ready. This sounds like it might be newer sounding. I mean, Wu-Tang is like late 90s. So maybe
pretty new. 22 years ago is pretty new. Still technically an antique, but
for Police Ice.
Who became a cop, homeboy, who became. Here I go now. You're about to see me flow. You're about to see my show. So here I go. Oh no. I was a poet.
This was posted in 2015, by the way. So
you can't do that. We knew that by 2015. Everybody knew that you can't just say to everybody, "Here we go now. I'm about to flow now." Like, jump in it. You're supposed to just say yeah, and then say something crazy.
Yeah, but he's letting you know he's going. Here I go now. Hey.
Make some room. Give me some room. I'm about to flow now. I'm about to go now. I swear it's about to happen.
Here it comes.
But I didn't know it. Now I gotta show it. So watch me flow at one time. It's Police Ice from Austin, Texas. So yeah, I'm a homeboy who became a cop.
It's really poorly like wrapped and like, to me it bothers me because it's like, I'm a homeboy who became a cop. That's a fucking mouthful, dude. That is like that's a mouthful, I think. Very hard to say, not like a really good hook.
I mean, I have not met a homeboy in a very nobody has introduced themselves as a homeboy since I was in like elementary school.
I don't think Police Ice was ever a homeboy anyway.
I don't think he was ever a homeboy.
Homeboy. I'm a homeboy who became a cop.
Yeah, you sound like it. You really do sound just like one. Yeah, well, you're so authentic. Now that you pointed out, now that you told me you're about to rap, I guess I'm supposed to believe you that you're actually rapping now. And now that you've told me you're a homeboy, I guess I'm supposed to actually believe you did gang activity or something.
Or just a homeboy. I think he's like, I used to hang out with some pretty shady characters.
Yeah.
But I became a cop.
In 6th grade, I was at the baseball diamonds when someone brought out a Black and Mild, like I fucked around, I really did that shit.
All right, let's see here.
I'm a homeboy who became a cop. Yeah. Right on top cops, that is, on TV. You should have seen me. I did pretty good for a boy from the hood. Oh yeah. From the hood, oh yeah. Started long ago in the neighborhood. When I was a young man, I had to snap and come up with my own plan. Gangs and drugs all around. To keep myself on the shelf, I had to come up with my own sound. And
if this is your own sound, that's bad. That's actually sucks. That this is your, and that you actually think you also came up with your own sound too.
He has a real case of the talking about it, not being about it. Because I don't, just because you say that, you're lying. We know you're lying. You're actually covering up because you've copied every popular rap song that was released from 1980 to 1995.
Exactly. Yes.
It's big and fat because I like it like that. Don't you see? Skills make meals and I will. Skills make meals and I will. Keep your eyes on me, the ICE. Here is why I don't lie. I'm going nationwide on the outside, nationwide on the inside. As a matter of fact, I keep it like that. I got props. Oh yeah, I'm bilingual. I'm not single.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This guy.
Bilingual, I'm not single is the coolest way ever to say you're married. You're really into your wife.
And what once people know you've heard some kitchen Spanish before, though, they're gonna be all over you.
He's like, hey, I mentioned my wife in this song. You know, you got to get married, you got to settle down with one, you got to be a one-woman guy, okay? If you want to be a homeboy who became a cop. All right.
I'm successful. It's not stressful. But so Cat Goiter in the chat, it poses the ultimate question: why do cops have to ruin everything? Just get a boat, asshole. And this is really like, you could turn your back on all of us and think that you're just like a white knight that is saving people from the hood. You could just believe that you are the rose that grew from the concrete. You could completely misconstrue that message and do that. But you insist on coming back and saying like, I'm real deal Holyfield, you know, I got it going on like Donkey Kong, you know, I made up my own slang that you've heard for the last 20 years.
He's one of the worst rappers I've ever heard.
There's another guy. There's the guy I hate the most. He's in Columbus. I'd love to throw a pie at his fucking face. His name is Oh No, It's DePopo. Officer Anthony Johnson. Piece of shit that punched a guy in the fucking face unprovoked on camera a couple years ago. But he just goes down to the basketball courts and does the fucking Dougie and takes videos with kids on bikes and stuff and thinks that he's just like, he's got like a fucking hood pass or something. Like the cops, you know, they love to see it when he's coming. He's the new version of this. He's like a Instagram influencer version.
Well, Police Ice did have a video of him shaking a black guy's hand during this video. So he shakes black guys' hands, I guess.
No, yeah, they're like, look at this. I'll take a picture. I keep it real deal. I was, you know, I used to be a homeboy before I was a cop. Can you believe that? Jeez, can you believe that?
This is the worst rap I've ever heard.
I got a wife and a family, and they my back. I take no slack, I take no prisoners because I'm not.
You literally take prisoners. You're a cop. That's like the job of a cop is to take prisoners.
Well, actually, I think what he's admitting to is that he just kills every suspect instead of taking prisoners.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Cops should take, I mean, at the least, like, don't take no prisoners. Like, I mean, keep it 100% prisoner status. I don't want you shooting people, homeboy.
Homeboy who became a cop.
I'm a homeboy who became a cop.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Oh no, not me, not the ICE. I'm quite sane. Thank you very much. Gracias. Escuchar esto. Gritando, puro tejano. Aquí con mis vecinos gritando.
Oh no.
Mira, sonrisas aquí conmigo. No hay pleito aquí, no trouble. No trouble when I'm rocking the mic. You gotta smile every once in a while just to take things light.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you just gotta fucking smile, dude. This is the most corny guy that's ever rapped. Or lived, really.
This Beto O'Rourke shit. Like just assaulting you with Spanish. And like Pete Buttigieg, just like assaulting you with Spanish. Like out of nowhere.
George W. Bush has all of his songs faved on Spotify. This is like what he listens to, I think.
Yeah.
There's still more.
Okay, let's go.
From the ICE, 2 houses fell on this vato. 2 houses fell on this vato. 2 houses fell on this vato. And the vato said, "Get off me, Holmes."
That was
Okay.
terrible. That wasn't good.
What houses was he referring to?
No, he said, I'm going to tell you a joke. And then he said 2 houses fell on this Vato. And then the Vato said, get off me, Holmes, like as in Holmes.
Oh yeah, I get it now. Okay. Yeah, that's
He became a cop and a comedian. This guy thinks he can just do everything, man.
he's got wild style, man. He keeps it real.
Here we go.
Ugh.
The punchline, and you'll see the ICE, and that's what they call me. Oh yeah, that's what they call me. Oh yeah, homeboy who became a cop. I'm a homeboy who became a cop. I'm a homeboy who became a cop, and I'm standing here right on top in DC with the president. You should have seen me. I did pretty good for a boy from the hood. Oh yeah, for a boy from the hood. Oh yeah.
So when he said he met the president, people might be like, oh, Barack Obama. He met Barack Obama. No, he met Bill Clinton. It was a picture of him with Bill Clinton. And he said he met him, but he was shaking his hand on a stage. Which is not the same as meeting somebody. I would never say I met somebody that I only talked to on stage in front of an audience.
I want to hear that. Like, I want to hear Bill Clinton like introduce him as like a homeboy that became a cop.
Yeah, we got a homeboy who he became a cop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest. It's a homeboy that became a cop.
I'm a hero, not a big zero. I don't spend my life in the bottle. Don't do drugs. Oh no, we need more young people giving each other big fat hugs. Yeah.
Ew. He doesn't do drugs. We need more young people giving each other fat hugs. Okay.
He said he meant PHAT though.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what they call me. Oh yeah, that's what they call me. Homeboy who became a cop. I'm a homeboy who became a cop. Well, that's my story about my glory. Yeah, you just gotta know from nothing to somebody. Now I got my own show. You can be like me if you want to. Be like me if you want to. Rise to the top, cream of the crop. Homeboy who became a cop. Bad boy, what you gonna do? It's up to you.
This guy has so much courage, and I just can't believe he would do this. I can't believe that someone feels good enough to do this and be confident and release it.
Yeah. I mean, he stands on stage probably in front of school children. It's not like this is, he's doing live shows. It's
true.
Kids to be there. After they graduate DARE, they get to let their hair down and see police ice.
That's true.
They should throw rocks at him for this. It's 5th grade and under, and 5th grade's really pushing it too with this guy. But I know in 5th grade, I saw the Hot Pursuit, which is our version of this in Columbus.
Yes.
It's a rock and roll band that plays like oldie songs, and they would play their jams, and you would go, and it would be like the first time you ever saw live music because it was 5th grade, and it would just be like, this is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. And then you see your first real concert, you're like, that one was not good, actually.
Yeah, they do. It does sound like secular music, but it's not.
This sounds like Christian music by a cop.
Yeah, pretty much.
He didn't get there to mainstream secular music. He did not get there, I don't think.
No, he didn't manage to put out anything that close to what Gucci Mane accomplished, which he used a lot of drugs and alcohol to get there. And I think if the cop would do some drugs, he might find that his job is not worth doing anymore.
I think what pisses me off the most about this, other than it just being a cop, is that he freestyled this. This is a freestyle for sure. If he
No, no way it's a freestyle.
it has to be, dude.
He could not. There's no way he's that fucking quick as a person, dog. Even to come up with this boilerplate stuff, he put in a lot of mental energy.
Yes, maybe. I don't know. This came off to me like a freestyle, but I mean, if he wrote this, it's the worst thing anybody's ever done, I think. In my mind, if he wrote this down, this is as bad as it gets.
He read it off a printed piece of paper. He stood in the studio and looked at it while he held on to the headphones for dear life with both fucking hands.
No way. He is a cop, so he would be that dumb.
This is really the way that these people belittle this kind of stuff, is that they think that they can just write it on the back of a napkin. They think that a rapping is literally saying, I'm about to flow now. I'm about to flow now. Oh, watch me go now. My name is Cop now. My name is ICECOP. They think that is fucking rap. There's people that still believe that. That's what we go to when we go to like see Lil Uzi Vert. That's what he does, is just spell his fucking name all night.
That is true, that there are people that still believe that's what rap is. He like mastered the art form back in 1983, and all of the rap now is bad compared to that.
For him.
All right, that is Street Fight for the week. It's wrestling time.
I got to see that wrestling match. Good luck. It's a good one. I've already seen it. And we will be back on Sunday to take your calls, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. The number to dial will be announced then. I don't have it on me, but we've said it on the show before. You should write it down next time I say it, maybe.
614-655-3228, I believe. But it doesn't matter. It'll be right there on the screen.
I thought it was 8337.
Oh, that might be. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It'll be on the screen if you turn on the stream. Hey, I'm a homeboy who became a rapper. I just did a little rap there.
I'm a homeboy who became a podcaster.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, being a homeboy back in the day, just like those were the days, but it just doesn't lead anywhere. That's why you got to be the police. It's unfortunate. Thank you, Police Ice, for sharing your vision of the future with us and your lifestyle. It was truly hilarious and embarrassing. And I hope to revisit your music in the future. That some people said there's some more stuff to look at. Dance, Don't Fight is maybe a good idea,
Yeah, we'll get. I have a few things we didn't get to, but we'll get to that stuff. Maybe next week we'll do more police rappers, because I got some other stuff that aren't Police Ice. There's every police department apparently has a department of culture, and we'll be able to listen to police officer art for months to come.
Yeah. Minion Death Call did the cop rap episode a while ago too, and that one's really good about forensic. You should look it up. It's crazy because he even listened to the show and they tried to follow up on it. So check that out. If you want to hear more cop rap. We are Street Fight Radio. We will see you on social media. We're Street Fight WCRS, wherever you're at. And if you want to listen to Shocktober, even the old ones, Volume 1, Volume 2, you can get it for $5 a month by heading over to patreon.com/Street Fight Radio. Volume 3 will load right up into your feed at the end of this month, so you can catch up over the coming weeks. Brian just wrapped up the MCU podcast with Superfast and Bowsonk, so that's on the way. And we appreciate all y'all that listen and support what we do. We're Street Fight Radio. Peace.